So Matthew Morrison is now speaking out and is shading Leah Michele. Hey guys, it's Morrison. Hope you guys are doing well today. If you haven't already, click that button for daily and consistent content. Head over to my Instagram, subscribe to the channel, guys, and let's get into this video. Because a lot seems to be going on. Super Sunday, guys. Super Sunday. Subscribe. Consistent content. You're missing out. If you haven't subscribed, stop wasting your damn time. So Matthew Morrison has now spoken out on breaks his silence on the whole Leah Michele stuff. He says, I honestly think it's a distraction of the bigger issues that are going on right now. It's kind of like, Morrison, who played the head of the Glee Club, Mr. Schuster, then appeared to shade Michele, 33, saying everyone should be kind. You want to be a good, pleasant person to be around, he continued. That's all I'm going to say on that. The 41-year-old Morrison's comments come weeks after former Glee's actress Samantha Ware came forward and accused Michele of committing microaggressions against her after Michele tweeted about the Black Lives Matter movement. In the aftermath, other stars who have worked with Michele on Broadway and behind the scenes blasted her for how poorly she treated them. Now let's go over what Matthew Morrison says. He says, you want to be a good, pleasant person to be around. That's all I'm going to say about that. That basically is shading the hell out of Leah Michele, saying that, you know what, you want to be a good person to be around. You want to be a pleasant person to be around. That's what you should aspire to be. That is what you should be, a role model for others who are working up. And she basically is the exact opposite, of course supported by other people, but he is now jumping into this situation. And I feel like this was a massive expose, let's just say, because no one expected Leah Michele and stuff like this. Like, I did not expect to be talking about her even now to this day. But I feel like now this is probably the finishing touch on this matter, and after this can be, you know, pushed to the ground and just done out, because this is just mad. But at the same time, he basically, and that in itself is big for me, not for me, Chad, I'm not a Glee fan, but big for people, sorry, because Matthew Morrison was obviously a major main character for the show. He had a lot of scenes with Leah Michele, and he must have, you know, saw a lot that was going on behind the scenes, or, you know, on the scenes. But it's also like, you're only talking about it now because everyone's talking about it. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you saw all of it, which I'm pretty sure, if all these other co-stars who weren't that big on the show are saying all of the mad stuff that she has done, you, Matthew Morrison, have worked so much with her. Of course you've seen stuff yourself, but now you want to speak up. Sometimes it confuses me, because it's like, yes, people can speak up and other people speak up in strength. You know, they feel more confident. But also I feel like you are very quiet to all of that going on, I would assume, allegedly. And it's like, were you being an enabler? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a very hard conversation to have, but were you also being an enabler to Leah Michele's behavior towards people? It's an interesting conversation, but he is shading it. Let me know your thoughts are on this. Subscribe to the channel for daily and consistent content, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.